So Annika, I make you as a co-host as well.
Welcome everyone to the first Feelings Practitioner Clinic in 2025, following the Gregorian calendar, I think it's called. And I'm glad I'm seeing faces that I haven't seen in the clinic yet, and it doesn't mean that you haven't been in the clinic. A joy to connect with some other people in this space. I just came out of a space with Susanne Hutzler, who's on her way to New Zealand, and I feel joy that we'll get some more infusion here to keep growing the space holders that are a yes to this work. And what I gather is that you're a yes to this work as well, to bring your own healer into the space and also create that for other people. So thank you for you, Michaela and Samoto, and the two other space holders to keep fueling and keep filling, growing, researching, and experimenting this space so this can exist. Handing over to both of you to start us off.
Thank you, Annika. And it's a space for everybody. So maybe we have something to say, and everybody is invited to bring in what is there. And for me, it looks like it is, as it was somehow chaotic in the morning to find the way into the space. I see really a lot of influences from the collective, from the outside. It's also important to have an eye on that in the perception of how is the healing for my body, how is the environment, and to check what is influencing my body from the outside and how is my pace into it, and to slow down to recognize what is going on in my field, in my personal field and in the bigger field of the world, of the universe, and sense how I am interacting with it. So take a moment to realize where you are, what is your space around you. So like your own bubble first, your own aura, your own energetic field. So maybe only until your skin first, so that you feel your own organism. Your own body structure. And then expanding to the aura, to your energetic field, and how you sense the space around you. Is it a calm and quiet space? Or do you hear noises from the outside or in the space? And sense how your body is interacting. Or is it not? And is he interacting in harmony or in defensiveness, easiness? Maybe your thoughts are wandering around, scanning and checking. And so come back to your body. and widening your field. So feel the walls of the space where you are in. Like you would touch another body. Yeah. Are the walls rough and hard, or are there like another body, soft, not really a boundary? And expand over the walls to the outside world. And only feel the feel, taste it with your body, taste it how it is right now for you to be a physical person in this world. Do you feel some reaction in your body, some tension or movements, some ideas, intuitions, whatever? And then take a glimpse, take one thing, bring some sensations into your physical body back so that you are again here in the space. So maybe there is a message or a sensation, an experience you would like to share. How is your connection to the environment? What is maybe the treasure, the information out of it? What to do or what to feel and be with it? So maybe there is a necessity to co-regulate between your environment and your system. Yes, and if everybody is back, so maybe there is something to share what you discovered in this short journey we just did.
When I sensed into the outside world, I had this contraction and I felt fear. And then there was something shifted in I'm not sure where. It was like a switch. And then instead of being in fear and contracted, there was this desire to then become bigger and bring myself into the world. So this is what happened for me.
Thank you. I'm really amazed because I spoke yesterday. It's really in the field about the Felix practitioner process of expanding your fear network. It's a really important process to really have the subtle feeling of fear more running in you and expanding in your field, in your lineage, in your being. And it's really amazing to experience it. And especially I think it's a space holder skill to be a healer also in a way, in the connection to the world, inside and outside. So I'm glad that you experienced that, Hannah.
I also, before this call already, I have the sensation of this little girl that's falling over her feet as if she's filled with all this information and being connected to life, and her body cannot quite hasn't incarnated fully to um be with it all. And it's almost like I'm feeling a flow and a presence that I haven't experienced like soul and being connected to the world, when you do that, it's like, whoa, like, yeah, I can feel it. Life is actually taking care. And then I can't get it fast enough or something. It's like I want to speed it up, or she wants to have it all now, or like something, yeah. And then to lean back into the sensation, like, okay, like I have it here in this connection and in this body, and that's slowly growing in this fear that you were sharing about. Like bringing myself back from tumbling effects. Like it's not necessary to do that.
Hmm. And how is it in your body right now
There's
without
still quite,
tumbling?
yeah, I'm super high on life at the moment, and it's like, I just I can't, I don't know where to put it all or something. It's like, I don't know. It's,
Let the feeling be there. Don't cut the feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, like, mm.
Yes.
Like yesterday I had this experience where Irena was saying to me, like, so when you don't put it all out and when I don't tumble, what happens when you keep it in? And I said, just feels like my sexual energy, like it's like it's just flowing through my body, and it's like life. And I don't think I've ever learned to handle all of that. So still a liquid state about it. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, thank you. How handle our each cell of motivation and empowering of joy? How handle this whole organism in pure joy is really an experience. Yeah.
Annika, I have an invitation. Do you want to hear it? It
Yes.
it feels like this energy is more in the front body of your body, and this I notice what happens in my body when I connect to that is to let it settle back in, like to in a way to sit back into it and let it rest in you,
Mm.
and to find to find its natural rhythm in this way.
Mm.
Mm.
Thank you.
That this wants to go fast thing. It's like, ah. Mm. I can relate.
Mm.
Any other information or intuition, what came through you from the outside, through your body to the space? And everything is welcome, even maybe your mind think it's weird or not really important or
When you invited us, Michaela, to sense what's outside, I immediately had this felt very deep sadness in me, and my tears started to flow, um, and I have this image that the world around me is on fire, and I'm I'm so sad, and I'm so sad about that. And I don't know. I know it never occurred to me before. I mean, for some time I'm dealing with a deep systemic inflammation, and I cannot access it properly. And yeah, it's something old is burning away, and it seems like outside in the world something is coming to an end, and it feels like it's corresponding in me. And so what's left in me if everything burns away? So yeah, thank you for that moment. It's came a little unexpected, my sadness. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, thank you for sharing that. I think it's really important also to have the inside view on us, what is necessary to burn away, how we are like burning away things which are not longer serving us also physically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what comes up is that some truth I held to all my life in what's fair, what there is progress. Life is about progress. It's about being better as a society. It's about, and all of that at the moment seems to be burning down. And it's,
Oh,
I'm so, I feel so much sadness.
let it come.
So Ina, allow this inner gently sound in your physical body. Yes.
Yeah. There's also fear of what's left when everything is burned down. What's left? And what can I hold on to then?
And so bring the question to your body. If you burn something down there in your physical body, yeah.
Feel I feel resistance. I feel resistance against letting it all go.
Oh, make that bigger.
I
Let it be bigger.
feel I feel fear. I feel the fear of not knowing. I feel the fear of just being fear.
So, and take it to your physical body. So it was an impression, thank you, from your mind. I don't know. So that's the first level of your also mental body in your brain. So, and bring it in other parts too. Yes, in your skin and your legs, wherever your hands are touching. Mm-hmm.
And don't think about it. You don't
And
need
let
to
it be
understand it right now. Just to let it be in the body and to not think about it
Yeah, yeah.
with the sounds.
Mm.
where in your body do you feel the fear, Ina?
In my center.
Oh.
Go.
In my center and in my womb.
Yeah.
Yeah, and make a bigger space for that to be there.
Yeah. It's yeah. It actually feels good that it's there. And there's nothing else that's I just feel it. It's yeah. Mm. Can I be with it a little? I don't want to be. I have this thought in my mind. I need to transform something, and I don't want to transform something. I just want to be with this right now. I just wanted to share and be with this in the space now.
Yes, thank you. And it is so you can, so it's not to ask one of us, it's your body. So
Yeah.
it's your wisdom, as you say, yes, please. It is a process inside of you. As you said, life is about process. And it looks like there's a life process in you happening right now in your physical body. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
That it has all its own time,
Yeah.
its own rhythm. It's your rhythm.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to be with it, and I feel joy that there's the space, and I entered this morning, and I can be in connection with that, and that's good as it is for now. Mm-hmm.
And thank you. And can you say it also to yourself? I don't need your, it is like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that it make it good for me.
Yeah, I want to be with you, fear, in my womb, in my center. I want to be connected to you. Yeah, and it's good. Nothing else needs to happen right now. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you.
My fear just went up a lot, so I know it's my turn to go. And when you were speaking, Ina, it was really touching me very deeply. I feel that I'm also in a burning process, letting a lot of things go. And yeah, my mind is telling me to answer the original question, but I'm here now. And yeah, I came here today because for the past 2 days I thought I was having a heart attack.
Oh, yeah.
And it turns out that I don't know, it seems like I'm not, but I've been having a lot of digestion problems for a month and a lot of diarrhea and throwing up. And um my my I don't know, my diaphragm is very tight. And it's, yeah, I just feel like hard to breathe and my heart just hurts.
Yeah, will you bring the sounds, Jacqueline?
Oh, and I feel a lot of fear also to be here, to be seen and been sort of, yeah, close to my body and hiding for a bit.
Sounds, sounds, sounds. Yes.
And I keep going off and on of mute because there's some construction that's periodically coming, and then sometimes there's bird chirping, and it's like the mix of everything.
This sound, Jacqueline, don't swallow it back. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's good.
And without pressure, without pressure. Yes. Let it flow more flowing. Yes.
We're flowing down. Mm.
There's this burning sensation and tightness. Uh, uh,
Where?
in my here.
Mm.
Yeah, that. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like hurting my ribs.
Mm-hmm.
Like kind of crushing feeling. uh,
Yeah, the small vibration of your lips. Yes, yes, yes.
I feel scared to be too much. Like there's too many things happening at the same time.
Jacqueline, let it burn. Let all these sounds come up. Yeah. Yeah. No pressure, no doing. Yeah. Yeah. This one. Subtle movements. Yeah. Go.
Yes.
Yeah.
This phrase comes that I want to be somewhere else other than I am. And I see how it's fighting myself in reality, and because it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And will you let the sadness flow, like flow past this place that you described, letting it
uh,
wash there?
oh, oof. Uh, uh, uh,
Yeah, also through your shoulder area, your arms, your hands. Yes. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and really put away the picture of any emotional healing process. It's not that, it's embodiment right now. Yeah. Hello, body, I'm here now. You gave your body time. Yes. And a healing field. Yeah, that.
Hmm.
Yeah, that sounds too.
There's a there's a lot of layers here also.
And stay there, move it. And Michaela, if you need to say something, I can translate you. And your microphone is off. No. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, and let that fear also run.
Mein Brustbein ist sehr stark und mein Impuls ist, dass du mehr noch in Verbindung mit deinem Brustbein bist.
So Jacqueline, so you come more in connection with your sternum, with your bone here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, let the shivers come, let the shivers go through. Here. Mm-hmm. Also that.
When I do that, I have this sensation of like pushing outwards from my bone, like this. Yeah. Like kind of like creating space.
Declan, I had the thought, or I'm aware that you're a space holder for Heart Gym.
Yeah, yes.
And could it be your heart needs a little more space since it's been to the gym for a long time?
I feel sad when you say that because I've been taking a break actually for a bit now. I go once a week for the past month or so, and I thought that maybe I wasn't getting enough heart food, and yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, and don't think about it. It's just stay with your body. This is body gym.
And what is a hard food for you? So your heart of Jacqueline, what is hard food for you really now in this moment and from here on? If I ask you heart of Jacqueline.
Yes, sorry, someone's knocking on the door right now, of course. Interesting.
I am knocking on your door. Yes, that's the thing.
Knocking.
That's the thing about the environment. So, what information came from the environment right now in this precious moment?
Heart food.
The real thing is your heart is knocking on the door on different kind of places from inside it.
Yes.
And it's really special to really see who was it knocking there too.
I will go check.
Speaking about hard food.
Yeah, just having spaces of heart-to-heart connection with people is really so nourishing. That talking, not talking, physical contact, feeling someone else's heart.
I want to hear your heart, not what you already know about everything, what is hard food.
Okay, I go again.
That.
Yeah, it's just I feel a lot of grief about a lot of things. A lot of grief.
And
not been creating enough space to be in connection with my grief with other people. I would like to do that. Holding a lot. I have been holding a lot. Being alone. Not so alone, finding people on the way, but yeah. But yeah, the word loss is what comes.
Thank you, Hard. And how is it on a physical level? What is feeding you?
Will you ask the question again another way?
Yes. Hey, Hard. As you are also a physical part of Jacqueline's body, what is feeding you on a physical level, like basic? So dive in your heart, not in your minds. Let your heart speak. Has your heart a name? Another name than Jacqueline? Yes.
It's not my heart's name, but it's the name of Sandalphon Kim.
Can you say it again?
Sandalphon. I believe
Sandalphon.
it's an angel.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. That's fitting.
Yeah.
Hey, Angel Heart. Yeah. So which kind of food do you need, Heart? On a physical level.
Yeah, red things, red food.
Yeah.
Uh,
And where?
What was that?
Where?
Where?
Where? Yes.
Where do I need
feed?
in my stomach? There's some clothing, like on the outside.
So in a special restaurant with special people? Something came up and then you nod your head. I want to hear that before. What came up? Again, you did
it. I'm living in a guest house right now, and there's like a communal kitchen here. And that would be a place. And then
but your body said no.
It came that like it was sort of a judgment. Like, I don't know the restaurant because I'm in a new place and I keep moving around and there's new things.
That's the thing, ask your heart, not your mind. So maybe your heart has already a name for the restaurant because it is not in your community, your body has a no. Yeah, that one.
The word grapes is what's coming. I really don't know.
Grapes? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So let your heart search for the grape space. So we can send it here in the world. Everybody who knows a space where it's called grapes, call Jacqueline because her heart needs the food there.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
How is it for your heart right now?
I feel like there's this energetic bubble, like this energetic space that we're in, and I feel hugged by it, like sort of squished in, like you squished into a clear jelly. It's like the jelly's around me and it feels nice. Yeah. Yeah. And I feel a little more spacious, especially after Michaela said the thing about the sternum. It was like kind of pushing and creating more space.
Yeah, thank you, Jacqueline. Can you say it again to Michaela? What was so precious for you? I think it needs to land in her again.
Yes. When Michaela, when you told me to connect with my sternum and my bone.
So wait, Michaela, als du mich eingeladen hast, dass ich mich mit meinem Sternum, mit meinem Brustbein verbinden soll,
I had this pushing out sensation.
dann hatte ich diese nach außen gerichtete Bewegung, nach außen, dass ich nach außen gehen wollte.
And it created some spaciousness in my diaphragm area.
Und dann habe ich Raum bekommen in meiner Zwerchfellgegend.
It's almost like I can just breathe a little easier. It's not so tight anymore.
Und jetzt kann ich mehr atmen und es ist nicht mehr so verkrampft, so angespannt.
Thank you.
Ja, danke. Thank you.
So the second time the questions comes up, Jacqueline, for your heart. And I want to speak it out. And the question is, what is holiday for your heart?
Yeah, your body has it already. So go with that.
Doing nothing. It's all that comes right now. And I'm seeing some flowers. And I feel sad because I think someone else said something like this to me recently about a holiday. And I have this story that because I've had a lot of physical symptoms and very little energy in the past month, I've been not doing much. And my story is that I need to get back to doing. Can't just do nothing.
It means there are different kind of doings. So you can doing things with doing in your doing mode, hunting this and this and this, just doing. Or you can find out how it is, let the impulses do, or let your body do what your body wants to do. And what you shared is that's at first do nothing. Find out how it is when you do nothing, and it doesn't mean you need to die.
And I will say it in a female way, because it is to be everything. And that's all. As you said, like your angel heart is a space, and everything is there. And even our now is not only such small as it is for a man, like the focused one, because we have the entire universe, the entire destiny in us as a woman. The receiving is such a big now. That's it. It's embracing the whole universe at the same time, the past and the future, die Ewigkeit, the destiny. And that's it. And that's a lot. It's a lot of impulses to be.
Sometimes they cancel each other out and then I end up doing nothing.
The thing about the doing, it's there in there, then it is like the world is created or was created, not being in the process of growing what is growing right now. It was pulling the grass out of the earth, make it higher, bigger. And it looks like that your heart rhythm changed from pulling the grass to let it be in your own rhythm, as Ina discovered right now a moment before. So what is your heart rhythm? Yeah. And breathing is an amazing impulse to do or to be, as you did.
Thank you. My heart is feeling very nourished and full right now.
Yeah, thank you. And I want to add, because the word holiday, I really love it in English. In German, it's Urlaub. It's a little bit different, but it's also magic. It's holy. It's a holy day. And it's not necessary to travel somewhere or to have an idea about the holiday. It is a holy day for your heart in your own rhythm. And I say to each of us, also for myself, so really going with my holiday rhythms. And I think each day is a holy day, isn't it? And then feel the connection also again that you are thrived. We are all thrived. There is an environment, so we come to the beginning again. So what is thriving you also? What is the co-creation with the universe? What wants you to live in an embodied version?
And let the grief be the grief also. Like when it comes and it's there for hours, and it's there for hours. If it's there for days, it's there for days. And allow it to flow.
As as I am in the space with you and witnessing and listening, and then I noticed that I started to touch myself actually, and I'm at the moment I'm so amazed of the softness of my skin and how the body works. And I have no idea, but I just wanted to share that with you, Jacqueline, of that this is what's happening to me while your process happens.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I really see the key, as you shared, Annika, the grief is the key, and more in the moment of having all heart chambers alive. Grief has all feelings, and it's not to push, it's not to like make it big emotional. It's also as it is in each chamber, it is a small sense, what is the grief about, and let it go in the same moment. It's not to sink in and exhaust your heart. There's a difference. And maybe you check how you grieved before.
And also maybe sometimes you don't have to know what it's about. Maybe it is an expression of your body that doesn't need to make any sense.
And also the healing of the German word. The German word is Trauer. There's Au in. Au is a healing sound. So maybe you use more the German word Trauer, au, 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 and use more the sound of the healing while you do it. While you say, oh, it's coming up again.
Will you say the whole word in German again?
Yes, Trauer.
Trauer.
Yeah, trauern. So it's a grieving and Trauer. Yes, thank you, Annika, that you wrote it in the chat. It's in the chat.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Do you know the Maori word, Hannah, the Maori word of Trauer?
No.
Please research that. It would be maybe amazing to have that sound healing also in the space.
Yes.
That word. Thank you.
Yes, and I want to say something about the owl because earlier I knocked my elbow and it really hurt and this really loud ouch came and I was shocked actually at how loud the ouch was and then I kept going with that and I kept making this sound ow and actually I noticed how quickly the pain left. It was yeah, it had an effect. Like I noticed that. So, yeah, I feel glad about that.
Yes. Me
Great.
too.
Yeah, well.
Isn't it amazing that other bodies knows it already? That it's all in us? Isn't it amazing? Really.
And it's not only to remember, it's not only to get the pain away, it's only to allow the pain can sing or tell or what the pain wants to do. It's not I don't want my pain. Please go away. It's more that's this hour. What's happened? So great.
It's keeping the
Oh,
flow.
yeah.
Yeah, and thank you for that because actually I think like something related to that was that I felt scared about how loud I was because somebody could hear me. And
Yeah.
then this was also I feel that related to what you're saying.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Thank you for this experience.
Thank you.
Yes. And as it also is in some cultures that they sing their griefs, that they really sing and do their sounds and it's let it also flow. So maybe
Yeah,
there's
and
another.
in Māori, they do that for a whole week. Like they grieve for a whole week when the person has died, called a tangi.
Tani, yeah. Cool, thank you.
Ich möchte noch was teilen
I
oder
want to share something.
noch mal für Jacqueline. Jacqueline? Ja. Mit dem, dass du mehr in Verbindung mit deinem Sternum gegangen bist,
So in the moment when you come into connection or get in connection with your sternum bone,
ist dein Herz weiter nach vorne gekommen.
yeah, your heart really come more into the front.
Thank you.
And I'm curious, what will it affect to the outside the next weeks?
Me too.
So maybe you want then to bring it back in the space so that we can participate and hear the information, what is coming from the outside through our hearts into that space here.
Yes, I feel glad to be here in the beginning of this Gregorian calendar time with you. And I'm really happy that you're offering it 2 times a week, so because I can make this time. So I'm really glad.
I'm curious to hear more about it. What's Urlaub for your heart?
Ulau, is that holiday?
Yes.
Holiday.
Yes, because there's
Holiday.
also au in. Can you see Urlaub? Maybe when you write it again, it's also au. We are really having Holland.
Will
Yeah.
you write the word also?
Yes.
Was sind dann Ferien?
That's another thing. Vacancies. What are vacancies? So vacancy. We will see
And
that in the
please,
next clinic, what will happen when we use this word magics. For today, it's over here.
and I have an invitation for everybody that if you discover whatever gold you discover, to please share it in the Telegram group as well, so other people can feed from this and discover new things. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank
So
you.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.